This is where the rail trail cutoff would begin. Just take that Y on the right, up the road a little bit, and the rail trail begins or continues from there. Otherwise, take the C&O straight ahead. Western Maryland Rail Trail started out today at Fort Frederick, milepost 112.5. I just went through Hancock, and I was going to stay there. That was my original plan, but the day's still early, got quite a bit of light left, so I'm going to press on through and get a little bit further. But all I had to do was call the city hall, the town hall, and I think it was Joyce or somebody said, no problem, you can stay there. But she said that the showers are not available though, and she wasn't sure about the restrooms. Stopped in at Buddy Lou's and got a soda. Sat there for a few minutes. So now I'm pressing forward a little further west through Hancock towards Pawpaw. I want to shout out to the mechanic back at Hancock at C&O Bicycle Shop. Something rather simple, and I could have done it myself, but I wasn't sure. So he adjusted a couple things, and I'm in good shape now. Thanks guys, C&O Bicycle Shop, Hancock, Maryland. A couple miles now west of Hancock, threat of thunderstorms scattered around. That's where the shelter is. Could have used that a couple miles back. Instead, I had my Chick-fil-A poncho. Had a rainstorm move through. I moved through a rainstorm, one or the other. I put my Chick-fil-A poncho on, kept me pretty dry. Honestly, the only thing that got wet was my feet, and they'll dry. It's a good feeling to know that on the C&O, parallel to the Western Mountain Rail Trail over here on my left, that there are hiker-biker campsites about every 8 miles or so. So it's a good feeling to know that if you want to press on, get a few more miles in, you can certainly do that and still have a reasonable assurance to have a place to set your tent. Some may wonder what the C&O is like on parts west of Hancock after the Maryland Rail Trail. Well, this is what it's like in the 2-mile section between the Maryland Rail Trail to where it bypasses and detours the Bat Tunnel. I call it the Bat Tunnel, and it's called the Indigo Tunnel. There was a heavy downpour within the past hour or two, filled up the mud puddles. But it's about almost twice as hard as pedaling compared to the Maryland Rail Trail. So down geared a little bit. Keep going. Kind of watch your tire positioning. Passed several cyclists. Some weighted down, some not. Well, the Maryland rail trail's about ended. About another half mile, and I'll be back on the C&O again. Had that 2-mile bypass. And then the C&O's the rest of the way. Rainstorm came through, so it's kind of muddy. Just some mud holes. The rain filled them up. But otherwise, it's pretty firm. Slower going, but it's good. Well, this is where you probably want to take the road down to the C&O. Otherwise, about another mile of the rail trail, and then it ends at the old railroad bridge. So this will take you down, continue with the C&O. Otherwise, you'd have to continue on the rail trail up there, circle around the parking lot, and come down through that little tunnel. But the C&O continues straight ahead. 15 Mile Creek, paid campsites are here, drive-in sites. $20 a night. There's a boat ramp down there. But, continuing on. Milepost 140 something here. There's a pit toilet over there. Helps to have lower gears. Well, this is 15 Mile Creek. Just past it on the C&O, heading west. 140 something. I have 4G signal right now, but I've noticed in the past that you'll lose signal, and probably total signal, until you get past the Pawpaw Tunnel on the other side. But I think there was a couple places that you might get a little bit of signal, but I don't think so. Can't remember. But it's about 17 miles to the next, well, the campsite past the tunnel. It's good to have a nice dry microfiber towel, especially when you wear glasses. My glasses were all fogged up and dripped with water, rain, but it's all dry now. So far, in comparison, the C&O track, the other side of 15 Mile Creek, isn't bad. Here it is. You're seeing it here. It's that 2 miles in between the rail trail that needs some attention. That was the railroad bridge trestle that's been abandoned since 1975. You'll see that at about milepost 144 or something on the C&O. There's the old canal over there. It'll go from like that to dry to just trees, and it'll open up here before too long. Pretty wide up here. Guess what I see? Yeah, porta potty. But look at this. handle on the pump. .3 miles. Not a minute too soon. It'll be about 45 miles today for me, after not riding the bike for quite a while. Here it is, Sorrel Ridge campsite, right by the river. And they just serviced the porta potties today, I think. They're clean anyway. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, I think, and I'm heading to Cumberland. Stayed at Copafeel last night at the First Run campsite. And I was exhausted last night. I haven't biked for quite a while, at least with the load. And I thought I unloaded a bunch of stuff, but my heaviest part I think is still food, even though I was aiming to get a lot lighter. So still around 110 pounds on the bike, total gear weight, food, water. So heading to Cumberland, be there in a short while. Not moving quite as fast as I'd like to. So I had a speedometer on me probably around 5-6 miles per hour. A little slow going. Well, a mile to go to Cumberland, and I'm going to call it quits there this time. Arthritis pain is just way too much this time. I don't know what it is. Of course, I did forget my arthritis cream. Usually I've got that. So, joints are just hurting way too much. So, got to know when to call it quits for right now. So, until next time. But, good thing is, a lot of the water pumps, the handles are back on. Some of them aren't yet. There's about a 10-mile stretch between Purser Run and Old Town that's not. But other than that, I think just about every other pump has one. The best campsite would probably be Potomac Forks, but there's no reception. There's no internet there. So, but other than that, it's not too bad. You have to cross the canal with those two little bridges, push your bike up a hill a little bit, but it's nice there, and the pump is all the way back, in case you missed it. That's Potomac Forks, about milepost 165.